From inside Rogers Center in downtown Toronto, the show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Tampa Bay Rays and the Toronto Blue Jays. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And the starter for Toronto, Dylan Cease. You look at the strikeout leaders, and he's right there mowing guys down, Chris.
Yeah, the velocity pops, but it's his late movement that makes it unfair. You can count on competitive at-bats every time.
He's racking up Ks and making it look routine.
Yeah, just like Charlie Sheen. Wannabe hitters are in survival mode when he's on the mound.
Yandy Diaz, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Good start for him to this ball game tonight. And I always talk about it. Get a knock in your first at bat. It just makes your confidence at such a higher level for the potential of having a big night. He's a master at hitting fastballs. You need to be careful with location if you're going to throw them.
Swing and a miss. And 1-1.
On the mound, you take a note. You see the hitter's willingness to chase that pitch upstairs, get deeper in the count, try to climb the ladder.
Here's a 1-1.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So it's a good take by him.
That one misses. And now 3-1.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Oh, great stop. The feed for 1 and 2. What a play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Base is empty after the double play. Junior Caminero now at the plate. Ball just missed.
Good fastball going early until they show they can make some good contact. You keep on throwing the pitch.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Varsho after it. Flashes the leather on the run and catch. And that'll do it. One hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. Now the Blue Jays will get their chance. No score. And starting on the mound for the Rays, Drew Rasmussen. He leads the entire league in wins, and every time he grabs the ball, you expect results.
Yeah, he's coming right after hitters, Boog, setting the tone from the jump and giving his team a real chance to stack up some W's.
He's not just a pitcher, he's a gamer. Shows up every fifth day ready to compete.
That's why every rotation wants a guy like him, just flat out reliable, just like you, partner.
Not just far, but loud, Singy. Everything seems to jump off his bat.
Yeah, Boog, when he connects, the ballpark turns into a souvenir shop. That home run total just keeps on climbing. What did Eric Young used to say? Souvenir City.
Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Well, the one word I have for him right now is dangerous. This guy leads the AL in slugging percentage, and when you have a hitter like that in the lineup, it makes that manager look and try to strategize ways to avoid you in a potential big situation. I tell you what, that's really valuable.
The 0-2. This one in the air, center field. Mullins moving under this one, and there's 2 away.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 4,
George Springer. Springer looking to hit career homer number 300 in this game. This one in the air right field. And that should be extra bases. Safely into second. He's got a double.
I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
That one finds the zone. That's strike one.
Well, you always want to come out in the first inning, try to put something up on the board. It's a big two-out double right there. See if the cleanup man can drive him in and put a tally up there on the board.
Man on second, 2 down. Pitch kicks away. Throw into third. Tag save. He's into third on the wild pitch.
Well, that right there can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball's gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it because you're already in scoring position. Well, he was sure there, and now he's only 90 feet away from scoring.
Line drive, base hit. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
And next for Toronto, Addison Barger.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Barger matched a homer in his last game. Swung on, belted. That one carrying. And it is out of here. His 9th homer of the year, and they add to their lead. It's 3-0. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boone. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. Really great job of anticipation there. He knows he throws the sinker. That one down in the zone. You're trying to beat it to the spot it's getting to. Well, he won.
Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Over to Diaz. Out number 3. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. It's now 3-0. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show. Top of the second, and stepping in for the Rays, Cedric Mullins.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
Fastball for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Guerrero steps on the bag. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
The right fielder, number 21, Johnny DeLuca.
Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1. There's a swing and a drive. Fair ball. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And that's a double.
Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
One out, runner at second. Carson Williams, the next to hit.
Too much swing and miss in his at-bats recently, striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games.
One out and a runner at second here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Runner breaks for third. On a line. Varsho snags it on the run.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time, as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
Swings and misses. 0-2.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Outside, that's a ball.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Man at second.
Ball 2.
This one in the air, right field. Springer drop step,
Nope,
going
foul
back.
ball.
That one is foul, and he'll see another. Man on second, 2 down. Out towards right center field. And that is that. A double in the inning, but they leave him stranded. Down to the bottom of the second. It's the Blue Jays 3, the Rays nothing. You're watching Blue Jays baseball on the bottom half of inning number 2. And now for the Jays, Jesus Sanchez.
Hey!
Lifted in the air, right center field. One away.
Batting eighth, the shortstop, Andre Jimenez.
Filling up the strike zone hasn't been the problem so far. It's the quality of the strikes. That's been the real issue. And you look at the first inning, that's what we saw. Too many pitches out over the plate.
2 down.
Batting ninth, the second baseman, Leo Jimenez.
So up next for Toronto, Leo Jimenez.
He's been tearing it up at the plate recently, working on a 5-game hitting streak.
Fastball in for a strike, 0-1. Jimenez went deep in his most recent game. Oh, look at the stop. And they get the out. Down in order go the Blue Jays, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Welcome back. Last series, the pitching was not good as we take a check of the numbers.
It's been a long while. I got it on pin, a living bankrolling. I'm my own penny.
Outside.
Nope, outside.
And that's ball 1.
Love seeing a player come through in the clutch moments, Boog. I'm sure his teammates appreciated him sending them home with the W.
This one in the air, right field. 1 down.
Batting ninth, the third baseman, number 6, Taylor Wall.
Comes up empty.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Got it. And there are 2 down. Yandy Diaz
Up next
now.
for Tampa Bay,
He's 1 for
the first
1. Led
baseman,
off the
number
game with
2,
a single.
Yandy Diaz.
Clips the corner. Strike 1. Hit weakly on the ground. Jimenez to first. And that's the 3rd out. Nothing doing for Tampa. They trail it here 3-0. Back now in Toronto. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, Alejandro Kirk.
Well, these Jays doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. It's tough to remember the times they've actually swung and missed at a pitch because it really hasn't happened. They've made contact on nearly 100% of their swings. All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
He's been one of the best players in the league at driving in runs, Singy. His RBI numbers are good enough to be top 5 in all of baseball. Line drive, base hit right field. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then...
now this one gets away at the plate. Guerrero into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility.
Can't imagine he's too happy with that one on the mound. Just 1 pitch after giving up the single, he basically turns it into a double.
Man at second. Check swing called strike. That's strike 2.
Well, he looks fresh out there. Just needs to get a little more confidence and remember how good he's been in the past.
No question about this one. It's out of here. A big home run for him, certainly. Number 300 for his career. Someone get him that baseball.
Well, you have to appreciate what he's been able to do in his career. He's truly established himself as one of the great power hitters in the game today. And this is a milestone he can be really proud of. There are a lot of very good hitters that never get to 300 homers in their careers.
One down. Now the Toronto 4-hole hitter, Dalton Varsho. Hard on the ground to first. Diaz takes it himself. That's out number 2.
Next for the Blue Jays, the third baseman, Addison Barger.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on.
No, that's down.
Fires over to first. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. It's a beautiful Springer dinger here. And the lead is now 5-0. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show. Back here at Rogers Center and stepping in for the Rays, Jonathan Aranda.
Ball, that's inside.
Fouled off left side. And now 2 balls and a strike. High fly ball right field. Springer should have this one. And there's 1 away.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the designated hitter, Junior Camillero.
Just missed. The Blue Jays leading by 5. Top half of inning number 4. Down the middle for a strike. And now it's even 1-1.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
And a base hit. And that's a 1-out single.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the center fielder,
Cedric Mullins. Next to hit for the Rays. He's 0 for 1. And the 1-0. Chris, he's currently the team leader in stolen bases.
A defensive swing right there. Some cheese on the inside part of the plate. Bet the hands are still stinging after that one.
Swing and a miss. Throws to second, but he's in there easily. And now a man into scoring position.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the right fielder, number 21, Johnny DeLuca.
Hey!
Man on second, 2 down. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night. And just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously? We're starting with this already. Digging in, Carson Williams. Two on, 2 outs. Into center. Got it. Covered plenty of distance there. And that is that. So the Rays strand a pair. It's 5-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, Davis Schneider. Swing and a line drive slicing into right field. 1 up, 1 down.
Clearly ready to hit right there. First pitch of the inning hits a bullet, and it just is one of those bad luck ABs.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the shortstop,
Here's Andres Jimenez. Fly to left his first time. That misses. Ball 1. Right through there for a strike.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Just misses with that one.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the second baseman, Leo Jimenez.
Sanchez off of first with 2 away. On the ground, right side. And that one finds its way through. And now 2 aboard.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Alejandro Kirk getting ready to hit.
Hey!
That one ripped, but foul. And the 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. First and second, 2 down. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Got him swinging. Blue Jays leave a pair, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year.
Well, these Rays just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. Pretty close, but it was a ball. So they'll lose their first challenge. The 1-1.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Next offer in there for a strike. That is strike 2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. You know, when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
That pitch is out. Ball, that's off the plate.
In the air to left center, Sanchez on his way over, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's 2 away. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Number 6, Taylor Walls.
Taylor Walls next to hit for the Rays. And that one hit to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now for the Jays, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
0-1.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
3-0 down. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the right fielder, number 4, Joel.
That one misses. That's 5 straight.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
DeLuca takes it in for the out. 1 away.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the center fielder, number 5.
1 out man at first. Dalton Varsho will hit next. into right field, base hit. Plays it on a bounce, and it deflects away.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the third baseman, Addison Barger.
Now a pop-up on the infield. Diaz has a beat on it. And there's 2 down.
Well, that's a frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
Schneider up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. And that one hammered way back there. Gone. He doinks it off the foul pole. It's his 6th home run of the season, and they add on. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something. But really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
Sanchez, in his 3rd season, 20 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Nice grab. To first. It's there, and that's a great play. 3-run shot for the Jays this inning. It's now an 8-0 game. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show. Welcome back. A few highlights to help tell the story of the game.
Rap dude, travel the world like Nat Geo. Work myself through the matrix of Black Neo. Got real, had to pack torpedo. No break bread with your own people. Made peace with it that I couldn't change. And took responsibility instead of passing blame. Anything less lame. Sent your $5.
So up next,
Leading off for
Yandy
Tampa Bay,
Diaz.
the first baseman, number 2, Yandy Diaz.
That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Here's the 0-2.
Yep, that ball went out.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Got him looking. And that's 4 strikeouts.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Jonathan Aranda digs in now. His righty-lefty splits there.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
This one in the air, center field. 2 away now.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the designated hitter, Junior Caminero.
Hey!
Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
Next one misses. 1-2 the count. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Got him. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. You're watching Blue Jays baseball on the Show Canada.
Now pitching for the
Back
Rays.
now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Ian Seymour.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
Late swing, foul to the left. 0-1 now. Ball
That's a
one
ball.
there. And they'll do it again. 1-2 now.
Ball, that's outside.
That one ripped right center field. Back there. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. And he starts the bottom of the 6th with a double.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Hit on the ground to short. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
No, that's a really tough play no matter who you are, but I think he has a chance to get him at first if he's just able to get that throw off a little quicker. It looked like he took 1 extra step to set himself and get a grip on the ball.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now the catcher up to hit. Alejandro Kirk. Center field. He's got it. Runner tags at second. The relay. He makes it to third. Good base running to move up with only 1 out.
The first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
And that is out of play. Two on, 1 out. Swing and a miss.
Great spot to be in right here for the pitcher. He can either strike this guy out or get a ground ball double play.
Inside, and it hit him. And now the bases are loaded.
The right fielder,
And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. He's already homered in this game.
No, inside.
On the ground.
No, that's foul.
And that's just foul. One now. Base hit. 1 run is in. The throw in. Safe at the plate. And it's a double-digit lead as they're up by 10.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Ball.
Guerrero over at second. Springer over at first with 1 away. Swings and misses. 1 and 2.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
The 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
That one misses. Ball 3. Up the middle, and that's a base hit. Vladdy coming around third. He'll score easily, and they extend their lead. Mullins whips it back in. Runner holds at third, so just one across on the play.
Picks himself up an RBI. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Barger in the box, lays off for ball 1. Just missed.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
That one missed.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
And they're all loaded up.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Strike 1.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Now he breaks his bat. Steps on the bag for 1. Jesus Sanchez next up for the Blue Jays. 1 for 3. Chopped left side, and it goes just foul. Two on, 2 outs.
Ball, that's outside.
Drilled in the air out towards right center. Mullins on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. So 9 batters come to the plate. 4 of them score. We're through 6 full. It's the Blue Jays 12, the Rays nothing. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, number 62. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again.
Leading off to the Rays, the center fielder, Cedric Mullins.
That's a ball.
Movement in the Blue Jays bullpen. Max Scherzer getting ready to go. Foul ball. Ball to strike. The pitch. Strike on the inside corner. And down on strikes. And there's one down.
Well, that's a pitch, that slider from an opposite-handed pitcher that you usually see very well, but for some reason he didn't pick it up, and it just kind of got into the strike zone late. Gave up on it a little bit early.
Tap foul at the plate. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
Well, that two-seamer is heat-seeking for right-handed batters. Just runs in on those hands.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Kirk to first. Throws sails on him. And it takes off down the line. And he's out easily. Base is empty with 2 away. Now at the plate, Carson Williams. Hey! That one pushed foul. Two down, nobody on.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
He was a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
And there's a ball. And there's ball
That's
four.
ball 4.
What
Take
a
your
battle. It's not always easy laying off a
Next for
3-2
Tampa Bay,
pitch, and I
the
tell you
catcher,
what, he
Dominic
earned that walk.
Keegan.
Foul ball there. The Rays with a lot of ground to make up here in the top half of inning number 7. And there's a foul ball.
Ball 1.
Inside,
Whoa,
just missed.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Williams leads off first with 2 down to the inning. On the ground to third. Throwing the dirt. Can't pick it cleanly. Now 2 aboard.
Well, fortunately, they've got a big lead on the scoreboard, so that error shouldn't hurt too much. But you have to be careful about losing concentration in a game like this. Can be an easy trap to fall into.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Number 62 will depart, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching.
New pitcher on here, Jimmy Garcia.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
First and second, 2 down. Now the left fielder, Chandler Simpson.
Yeah.
The 0-1. Swinging a foul straight back. Two on, 2 outs. Right side. The underhand flip. Nicely done for the out. So the Rays strand a pair. Hasn't been their day. It's 12-0. It's a bit of a blowout.
For the Jays.
So a
the
lefty out of the
shortstop,
pen,
Andre.
Garrett Clevenger. He last pitched 4 days ago,
Now
so he
pitching
should feel
for
pretty
Tampa
fresh.
Bay, number 60, Garrett Clevenger.
Nope. That's
One
a ball.
of the things, though, that we've seen that is kind of a thread really in every sport. These are the elite players, and so they adjust, and they've done a great job adjusting.
Absolutely, and just you tip your cap to these guys because not an easy adjustment, but they look like they've been doing it their entire lives.
Simpson towards the line, looking up, makes a one-handed catch.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the second baseman, Leo Jimenez.
Hey!
Inside, almost got him. The Jays up big in this one. Here at the bottom of the 7th.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
That's out to center field. And there are 2 outs.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the catcher,
So back to the top of the order.
Alejandro.
Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. 0 for 4. 3 flyouts and a strikeout.
Well, a good slider from an opposite-handed pitcher has to stay in that tunnel just a little bit longer. Otherwise, recognition can cause you to barrel it off. And right there, the hitter clearly couldn't do anything with it.
That's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Up next for
Nice
the Blue
line drive to
Jays,
the pull side,
the first
met it out
baseman,
front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
This one in the air, center field. Mullins in position, and the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 left. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Blue Jays 12, the Rays nothing. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Brendan Little.
Well, walks have been a big issue for him this year, so I expect these hitters to be patient up there.
Here's the third baseman, Taylor Walls.
The third baseman, Taylor Walls.
That clips the corner. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it, it's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
The 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Ball 1.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Hey! Ball 1.
Little measures 6 feet 2 inches. He throws a curveball, a sinker, and occasionally uses a cutter. Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 2.
Ball.
Gets a piece. and stays alive. That one missed. And he walked him.
Looked like a questionable call in that spot. He even seemed a little surprised it went his way at the plate. But as a hitter, you'll take that all day.
Man at first with one gone. Jonathan Aranda next to hit for the Rays. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. That one fouled off. And that's in for a strike. 0-2 now. Diaz, the base runner at first with 1 out. Stays alive. Swings and misses. Had him out front for strike 3.
Well, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. In an 0-2 count, you feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where it's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the time you realized it wasn't going to be in the zone, it's too late to hold up your swing.
0-1 now. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just going to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
0-2 now. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. And now 2 aboard.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
Here comes the manager out of the Blue Jays dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Brendan Little done for the night. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for
Max
the Blue
Scherzer
Jays,
takes over on the mound.
And he's been hit pretty hard at times this year, so he's looking for better. Right now, giving up more than a hit per inning.
2 aboard, 2 outs. Next to bat will be the Rays 4-hitter, Cedric Mullins.
Hey!
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
2 on, 2 outs. He swings and fouls one off. Two down. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Down on strikes, looking for the 2nd straight plate appearance. It's the Blue Jays 12, the Rays nothing. Back now in Toronto. They put themselves out in front with a nice display at the plate. Take a look at the spray chart for where their hits have landed.
Yeah, it looks like they've been spreading it out pretty well in this one, Boog. Spraying the ball all over the yard. Good team effort at the dish.
There's the strike. Oh, great stop. Over to first. Throw is low, and nearly a great play. The scoop goes in and out of the glove.
Well, an error like that, you look at the scoreboard and you kind of wonder if they are losing focus out there. And look, it can be tough to stay locked in when you're getting blown out. We've all been there. And I'm not saying that's definitely what happened on this play, but it's not a great look.
Foul ball. The 1-1. Back up that got him. On the run, throw to first, and it beats him. What a play. And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on the knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
So now with one away and a man at second. Now the third baseman, Addison Barger.
Hey!
The 0-1. Laser to the gap, should score the run. Here comes Springer around third. He'll score, and the lead continues to grow. And he'll reach second with one away.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. He got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on playing with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double.
Hey!
Man at second. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Way back there, it's got a chance. That's not coming back. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add a pair. It's 15-0.
He really needed that swing. He hasn't been getting a ton of results at the plate lately, so I'm sure that one felt especially good. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
One down. Now here is Jesus Sanchez.
Ball, that's out.
Chop back up the middle. And that one handled. Throw short, hops him at first. Can't come up with it. He's safe.
Well, an error like that, you look at the scoreboard and you kind of wonder if they are losing focus out there. And look, it can be tough to stay locked in when you're getting blown out. We've all been there. And I'm not saying that's definitely what happened on this play, but it's not a great look. This has been a rough inning, but sometimes you just got to work through it, save the rest of that bullpen, somehow stop the bleeding.
Line drive to short and caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
And next for Toronto, Leo Jimenez. On the ground to the left. And foul ball. Sanchez off of first with two away.
Ball. That's ball two.
Swing at a ball lifted to center field. That is the inning. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Last chance for the Rays coming up. Back here at Rogers Center and stepping in for the Rays, Johnny DeLuca. Right through there for a strike.
There it was. Oh, here it is. Hit it. He gets a take, gets ahead in the count.
That one finds the zone. 0-2. Toronto's bullpen with some action. Jeff Hoffman, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. 0-2 now.
Ball one.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
Got him looking for the K. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Didn't agree with the call at the plate right there.
Now, Boog, in a game like this, that's just too close to take. It's a blowout game. Guys have been out here for a while. Umpires saying, hey, let's go. Cut it loose. Swing the bat.
Wouldn't you say in today's game of baseball, though, it's changed a little bit? The umpires, even in a blowout, seem to be more cognizant of the fact that they're being judged, so you don't get as many of those fringy type blowout calls as maybe you did, you know, back in the old days when you played.
100%. I mean, the analytics are there, and also hitters aren't willing to give up an at-bat regardless of the score. Ask Fernando Tatis Jr.
Ground ball right side. Fires over to Guerrero. Down to the last out for the Rays.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the catcher.
2 outs, base is empty. And here's the catcher. 0 for 3 in this one.
Hey!
This one in the air, center field. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Blue Jays slug their way to a win in this one.
Well, I don't know what they did in the cage day or on the field for batting practice, but when you win by double digits, something is clicking. That batting coach feels pretty good about himself right now, but more so the players. They can't wait for the next one. Come back out, score, and get another W.
Friend to bring a friend, took a girl from the podium.